हाँ तो भाई और बहनों बात करेंगे आज चंद्र और गुरु की. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about Moon and Jupiter conjunction in the first house of your birth chart. As in what happens when Moon and Jupiter are sitting in the first house. And as always, if you do not know if you have this particular conjunction, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, along with all your astrological details, for that check out the links here, KRSastrology.com, where under shop section you will find my books, reports, consultations, and link to my academy, Maga Vedic Astrology Academy, where I just uploaded the video on paintings and Vastu. Okay? It's actually a subject that can keep on going for hours and hours. I try to finish in 20 minutes. So, Moon, Jupiter in the first house. Well, there's a lot of things. And first thing you gotta understand, I'm talking about this Moon and Jupiter without any aspect of other planets or conjunction from other planets. Okay? Because then we're getting into truckload of other scenarios. So first of all, you will see first house, okay? First house, it is the house of your intelligence. First house, people think of it as brain. It's actually the consciousness. The consciousness becomes aware. You know, that's why it is, in a way, they represent this as not only the overall body, but the head. Okay? And first house is called the house of recognition, because who's being recognized? You. So who is you? You are that first house. And part of it would be then the Atmakarka placement as well. So in the first house also we see that Jupiter becomes strengthened with directional strength, meaning Jupiter has his full Dikabala, meaning direction, where Jupiter finds its direction. Like you're swerving in one gully to another, and then you're like, that's the one that I was trying to go to. Now I found my way. That's what directional strength is of the planet. They're like, I found my way. Now I know where to go. Before you're just like thinking, well, maybe I'm getting closer, maybe not. So that's there. Moon with Jupiter is known to create something called as Gachkesari Yoga. Okay, it's a yoga of fulfillment of certain material things. But let's talk about the real conjunction. First of all, you're having a husband and a lover come together. So think about it. You have a husband and the lover come together. You have the husband, the guru, who ran away with the with Chandra, Moon. So Moon is that other man. You're bringing them together. And you have to understand here, when a guru is a guru, regardless of their worst enemy, their samskars are to teach wisdom, are to teach them what exactly is your presence here in this world. What is this consciousness that you seek? And the other thing you have to realize is that Jupiter is a guru. How many of you think, raise your hands, how many of you think that a guru, the typical guru that you know, is known to become a billionaire versus that street smart person who can just sell anything? So the point here we're trying to make is that guru lives the life that other people feel challenging, because guru finds itself higher than this nonsensical, egotistical world of gaining for material things. This is why you also find Jupiter Dasha to be actually very tough sometimes, because Jupiter says, okay, well, it's time for you to become a guru. Leave your home, leave everything, Go to the Himalayas. Now go there, meditate. So there is these themes that play out. Now, I'm not saying that this particular conjunction is gonna not bring anybody money. No, I don't want you. The reason why I'm saying this, I don't want you to think that this particular conjunction is suddenly going to be, bringing about some easy life to attain your success. Because on one hand, we see that this makes a person very scholarly. One is very much enthusiastic about their chastisation towards attaining education, higher education. One does excellent in like management, banking, strategies. But also you will see, because it's with moon, one becomes very careful about dealing with their possessions, dealing with their assets, wealth, money. Because moon is a significator of gems, but moon is also the significator of money. Because moon gets exalted in the sign of Taurus. Moon's nakshatra rules all the heart of the earth signs. Right? So this is why we see that here the aspect of money and knowledge comes into play. Because not everybody's becoming a saint, not everybody's becoming a guru, not everybody's going to wear the orange dhoti. You're going to find people in regular places, regular work. But the thing is, guru is there who does not care what comes and what goes in terms of wealth and money. Guru's like, if God is there and I believe in God, somehow God will provide me with sustenance and money. And here the moon, which actually feels more comfortable in a comfortable, luxurious environment when it's finding sustenance, it can stress a person out because Jupiter's job is to expand things. So it's expanding the qualities of moon. And depending upon the sign in nakshatra, this can expand it on yin side, or this can expand it on yang side. Yin yang. So don't think that just because moon is with Jupiter is going to expand it always in positive way. No. It's going to expand it based on the constitution of these two planets, constitution of the moon. Especially if Jupiter holds the lower degree, Jupiter is going to be controlling moon. Moon's going to have to abide by laws of Jupiter. So what happens is a person, as much as they want to spend money, they want to have that luxury, all at the same time, they have that responsibility of the guru, of taking care of all the chelas in the hermitage. Meaning, we got to find food, we got to find sustenance. So no matter what happens, this person always, those people, this is what this conjunction is. All those people who have, let's say, $4 million in their bank account, cash. And at night, they will wake up in cold sweats thinking, oh my God, that's all I have? That can go in one day. Oh my God, this is not enough for me. And they're panting. I've heard of these people. Absolutely. And here is a person working in a government job, making $75,000 a year. And they sleep for 8 hours. They wake up. They know they have to go to work. They know that pace of life. Here the expectations with the moon, because moon is conjunct Jupiter, the expectations of the mind are enormous. That I have to achieve this, I have to achieve this, and I have to get this. And when they get this is not enough. Like if you were hungry for a week, someone gave you a laddu, which was this big. It's going to be everything for you. But for this person, it's like, you can give them this laddu, you can give them this laddu. Eventually, they'll be like, they're going to start thinking, how am I going to be feeding myself 3 weeks from now? Okay, maybe I need to take a little bit of laddu. Oh no, this laddu is now decreasing. That's what happens. And specifically also we see that this person is very much opposite of dealing in a partnership of marriage. They are the ones who always feel like they have to give their guidance, give their life lessons within to the partner. And because of that moon, Jupiter and moon, story, especially in younger age, such stories can play out. But we have to see the sign for that. And you have to also understand Jupiter and moon in the ascendant can make a person very lustful. So again, do not misconstrue with all the things that you know about just Guru and Chandra. Okay, these are like one simple significance that you know versus the 100 other that they represent. Moon is lust, Jupiter is expansion. So if in a certain particular sign, meaning the, not the Karkavasta, Tattva, based on the Tattva, you will see expansion of that lust. But of course, on the other hand, we see that a person, no matter how much debt they're in, no matter how much they struggle due to some dasha, they will always have at the end something come up so they can get their hands on something. You're down to the last $100 in your bank account looking for a job, suddenly you will find a job. Jupiter will always feed you, especially with moon. Okay, because again, you are with the Guru. You're walking half naked in the Himalayas. You're still gonna find shelter. You're still gonna find food. You're still gonna find the warmth, and no wild animals will come after you because you are with the Guru. And yes, the blessings of children are there. Blessings of Guru comes into play if they want a Guru. Again, many a times they don't. These guys are like, hungry for money and banking sometimes. They're out there, they're wanting to just make that quick buck. Okay? So guys, this was my somewhat of small explanation of Moon Jupiter in the ascendant. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below so you don't miss this type of videos. If you want to know where your Moon and Jupiter are placed, check out the links there, KRSastrology.com, or also go to my academy where you'll watch my new video on Vastu. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.